And one of the areas where people analytics is increasing adding value is around the topic of employee experience. And this is the question we're asking everyone on this series. So I think you might be the second person to get to this one. Okay. So, and the question we're asking is, what is the future of employee experience in 2022?
So I think this is probably beyond just 2022. It'll take us further into that. And I'm sure others have said this before, but for me, it's about hyper-personalization. I'm thinking about, how do you translate the experience of life outside of work into work? At home, I get Netflix recommendations and Spotify recommendations as to what I've listened to or watched. That therefore informs what I would maybe be interested in looking at or listening to. I got a reminder from Moonpig the other day to tell me that it was my cousin's birthday, to make my life easier and avoid the embarrassment of missing his birthday. I wish they'd done the same for my wife's anniversary, and I didn't get that reminder. But all those they're making my life easier, aren't they? That's the whole point. And so why could we not get more of that in a work context? So whether that's recommended learning, recommended career pathways, recommended nudges, even behavioural nudges as a people leader, just kind of prompts. In the way I got a Moonpig prompt, just a prompt. You've not spoken to this colleague for a while face to face. Why don't you set up a meeting? That can all be automated. Even communications that we receive, my emails that I receive outside of work are all very personalised, aren't they? They know exactly what I've been exploring, maybe from shopping sites, and so then it's targeted to follow up on that. Why couldn't that be translated into the work more? And I know it's starting to, but I think this will accelerate. I think this will ramp up. And I think to make it, for this to be materialised, I think this is going to come down to employee experience teams working in strong collaboration with people analytics teams and employee listening teams. It's that, again, a triumvirate, those three really coming together to listen to colleagues, to understand their expectations around their employee experiences, and then using data, insight and analytics to inform the roadmap of change to deliver that hyper-personalisation.
It's like back to what we were saying at the start around the skills data. If you've got good skills data, you can provide good recommendations for employees around learning and career paths and everything else. So, yes, fascinating, and certainly something we're seeing employee experience and employee listening in particular, really, and people analytics coming together very much closely. Obviously, again, sorry, we have to talk about COVID again. In the last 2 years, lots of employee listening and understanding how employees are feeling, and then actually communicating that to leaders so they can make decisions, which are employee-centric. So,
and value-adding.
And value-adding. That's a nice point to finish. In this series, we will be speaking to a range of senior leaders who are pushing a data-driven and digital HR agenda. Make sure that you subscribe via your podcast app of choice and also via our YouTube channel for free and regular interviews with the digital HR leaders of the future.